What's going on, guys? Quick video today. How to tell if somebody is natural or a fake natty. Now, on the internet, there's three clear-cut signs, in my opinion. So when people claim natural, right off the bat, so they make videos about how they're natural and they're always defending about how they're natural. That's a pretty clear-cut sign that they're not. And here's why. Most natural guys, if somebody comes up to me and tells me that I look like I'm on steroids, that's a compliment to most people. That is a compliment to most people. Whether you're natural or not, it should be a compliment. You shouldn't have to try to defend yourself and be like, no, I'm not on steroids for this, and this reason. Just say, thank you, I appreciate that. Because if you're natural, the ultimate goal is to have a physique that people don't think is attainable naturally. That would be my goal. That is my goal. Is to have a physique that people don't think is obtainable naturally. Why would that So then why are people out trying to defend themselves all the time? Somebody comes up to you and says, and you're natural, and they say, you look like you're on steroids. You should say, thank you. I really thank you. Take it as a compliment. So, I've created a physique that people do not believe I can get naturally. So now, that being said, if you're natural, yeah, say and I've never taken anything, that's fine. But you don't have to try to convince people on the internet all the time. So that's number one. Number two, insane bursts in size and strength once somebody's been lifting for several years. Right away. If somebody gains 20 pounds and adds a significant amount of strength, pretty good sign that they're on steroids. If they've already been training for a while. So unless they take a break, unless something happens, there's always circumstances where that happens, but for the most part, let's take an example, David Lade. Most likely not natural anymore. You go from somebody that has been working out 5 years consistently, has a great physique, and then out of nowhere adds 20 pounds to their frame, and all their lifts go up 50 pounds in 2 months. Pretty good sign that they hopped on something. So that's number two. Number three is just a little bit of common sense and look at somebody and say, do you actually look natural? Now you can go as far as doing the fat-free BMI, body mass index, and if they have above 25, the odds that they're natural is extremely slim. Close to nobody can achieve a 25 naturally. It is possible, so I'm not going to say that it's clear cut, but 99% sure that they would be. And lastly, if people gain a ridiculous amount of size very fast, kind of like what I already talked about. Now, guys in your gym, you can look for simple side effects. Holding a ton of water. When I say holding a ton of water, if you're natural, you know how much water you hold when you eat like crap for a few days. Yeah, you look bloated. Now, people that transform their physiques from extremely bloated to extremely shredded very fast. And I'm talking about every other day, they're fluctuating weights 5-10 pounds of water. It's a very good sign that they're on anabolics. Now, not any anabolic. There are anabolics that you can stay lean and not have any water retention at all because they don't convert to estrogen. And if people know what they're doing, they can avoid these side effects. Now, a lot of guys in your gym though don't know what they're doing, and the guys that do are probably going to have physiques that look like they're on steroids. So, for the most part, I think it's just being around and having experience lifting. Once you've been in the gyms long enough, you can tell the guys that are on steroids and tell the guys that are not. And there are people on steroids that look worse than natural guys. Comes down to genetics. So it's not all about that. And sometimes you have to look past, oh, this guy's a great physique. You can look at it and say, okay, what are the facts? So somebody looks good, and then massive changes in their physique overnight. That's a very good sign that they'd start doing something. Now, I'm not knocking anyone on steroids. I'm not knocking anyone. If you're on steroids, that's your personal choice. And if you're going to use anabolics, I think as long as you understand the risks associated with it, and that's it. It's your own business. Now, I understand people not talking about it. Why would you admit to doing something that's illegal on the internet? I completely agree. But at the same time, do you really have to try to lie to people and convince them that you're natural? Probably not. Now, that being said, it works obviously because there's so many people on the internet now that are naive and people will believe whatever you tell them. So somebody like Bradley Martin comes out who obviously is not natural. Obviously, it's not. Now, he's smart. He doesn't talk about it at all. And but if you go on Instagram, you have people that are still naive enough to believe that you can achieve physique, be 6'3", 260 pounds, lean, as strong as he is naturally. And that's why people claim natural that are not. That's why fake natties exist, is because they get the publicity and you have enough people that follow it. Like, look, Brad Castleberry. Look at these guys that are doing things that are not even real. It's not even real weight, and they get a massive following. So that's why people do it, and it's not going to stop happening. But just use your head a little bit and kind of just try to look past what people are telling you. And there are ways to do it. So if you're in the gym long enough, you'll start to see it for yourself. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys found it informative. Please like if you did enjoy it. Comment down below your opinions if you have any other ways you tell people that are on steroids, if you have problems with it, etc. So that's it. I appreciate all the support, and I will talk to you guys soon.